Okay, so hello everyone. In this video, we will do the daily current affairs analysis of 9th December 2021. So the first topic which we'll discuss is about the Ken Betwa in river interlinking project. So it is from GS paper 3 and topic is environmental conservation and water conservation related issues. So background, on the occasion of World Water Day 2021, Union Jal Minister Union Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat signed a tripartite agreement with the governments of Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh to begin work on India's first major river interlinking project, which will connect the Ken and Betwa rivers. Due to disagreements between the two governments over water sharing, the Memorandum of Agreement (MOA) was signed nearly 18 years after the project's conception. Okay, so about the project, the Ken Betwa initiative is a collaboration between the Ken and the Betwa rivers. The project intends to move excess water from the Ken River in MP to Betwa River in UP in order to irrigate the drought-prone Bundelkhand region, which is stretched across districts in both the states, primarily Jhansi, Banda, Lalitpur and Mahoba in UP and Tikamgarh, Panna and Chhatarpur in MP. So the important facts include the Ken and Betwa rivers are tributaries of the Yamuna that originate in MP. Ken meets Yamuna in the Banda district of Uttar Pradesh and Betwa in the Hamirpur district of Uttar Pradesh. So the Betwa river is crossed by the dams Rajghat, Paricha and Matatila. The Panna Tiger Reserve is located all along the Ken River. The source of this news is The Hindu of 9th December 2021, page number 1. So next topic is post of the Chief of Defence Staff. So it is from GS paper 1 and topic is constitutional and non-constitutional posts. So context, General Bipin Rawat, India's first CDS, has been martyred along with his wife and 11 Indian Army personnel in a helicopter crash in the Tamil Nadu state on December 8, 2021. In 2019, he became the country's first Chief of Defence Staff (CDS). According to the government's announcement, the CDS's upper age restriction has been set at 65 years. The tenure of the CDS, on the other hand, is yet to be determined. About CDS, as stated by the Kargil Review Committee in 1999, he will be the government's single point military advisor. The CDS is in charge of overseeing and coordinating the activities of the three services. Conditions of service. He will be a general with the rank of 4 stars. After demitting the position of CDS, he is ineligible to hold any government office. For a period of 5 years after leaving the CDS office, no private job is permitted without prior consent. So roles and responsibilities include the CDS will give the government with single point military council and inject synergy into the armed forces planning, procurement and logistics. Through the eventual establishment of theatre commands, it will ensure the integration of land, air, sea operations. The CDS will also serve as a military advisor to the PM-led Nuclear Command Authority as well as the direct command of tri-service groups tasked with dealing with the emerging warfare domains of space and cyberspace. He will serve as the Defense Minister's principal military advisor as well as the permanent chairman of the Chiefs of Staff Committee (COSC). So the CDS will be a part of the Defense Acquisition Council and the Defense Planning Committee. So significance of the post. If successfully executed, the CDS Charter will prepare the 15 million strong armed forces for the future wars. The CDS is in charge of ensuring that the Army, Navy and the Indian Air Force, which are sometimes pulled in opposite directions, truly integrate to cut unnecessary spending in the face of a serious funding crunch for military modernization due to increasing pay and pension expenditures. The source of this news is The Hindu of 9th December 2021, page number 1. So next topic in news is about the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. So it is from GS paper 3 and topic is environmental conservation related issues. So the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve is a protected area in the state of Tamil Nadu, India. The term Nilgiris, which means blue mountains in Tamil, is derived from the blue flower covered mountains of the Nilgiris plateau in Tamil Nadu. It was India's first biosphere reserve, having been created in 1986. The Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve covers a total area of 5,520 square kilometers. It spans sections of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Karnataka and is located in the Western Ghats. So, characteristics of the environment: confluence of biotic zones. The tropical forest biome demonstrates the world's confluence of Afrotropical and Indo-Malayan biotic zones. Biodiversity hotspots. The Western Ghats are the most important biogeographic region for speciation in the tropics and one of the notable biodiversity hotspots, biogeographic regions with the highest number of endemic species. So the NBR, Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, is home to a diverse range of ecosystem types: evergreen, semi-evergreen, wet deciduous, montane sholas, and grassland types of vegetation make up the majority of the core areas in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. The main area, which spans the state of Karnataka, is mostly made up of dry deciduous forests with a few pockets of moist deciduous, semi-evergreen, and scrub jungles. So the flora and fauna include: animals found here include the Nilgiri teher, Nilgiri langur, slender loris, black buck, tiger, gaur, Indian elephant, and marten. Freshwater fish native to this biosphere reserve include the Nilgiri danio, Devario, Nilgirensis, Nilgiri barb, Hyper Selbera barbus, Dubis, and Boveni barb, Pentuis, Bovanicus. Many important tributaries of the Kaveri river, such as the Bhavani, Moyer, and Kapini, as well as other rivers like the Chaliyar, Punampuza, and others, have their sources and catchment areas within the reserve border. Todas, Kotas, Irulas, Kurumbas, Panias, Adiyans, Edanadan Chetis, Cholanikans, Allar, Malayan, and other tribal groups are native to the reserve, encompassing wildlife sanctuaries and national parks within the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. The Mudumalai Wildlife Sanctuary, Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary, Bandipur National Park, Nagarhole National Park, Mukurthi National Park, and Silent Valley National Park are among the protected sites in the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. The source of this news is The Hindu of 9th December 2021, page number 9. So, next topic in news is details of the Assisted Reproductive Technologies Regulation Bill 2021. So, it is from GS paper 2 and topic is government policies and interventions. So, context: the bill's goal is to make assistive reproductive technology ART more regulated. Infertility is treated with the ART. ART involves removing the eggs from the woman's body and combining them with sperm to create embryos. The law was just passed by the Lok Sabha. This is how the bill defines ART. All approaches for obtaining pregnancy are included in ART. Handling oocytes, immature eggs or sperms outside the human body is one of the approaches. It also entails implanting the embryo into the woman's body. The following are examples of ART services: sperm or oocyte donation. In vitro is a term that refers to a test, that is, fertilization is the process of combining an egg and a sperm in a laboratory. Surrogacy: a child is born by a woman who is neither the biological mother or a surrogate mother. ART clinics and banks are regulated. Every ART bank or clinic shall be registered with the National Registry of Banks and Clinics of India according to the bill. The National Registry will be established as a result of this measure. The register will serve as a central database for clinics and banks that provide ART services. Clinics and banks will only be eligible for registration if they meet specific requirements. Physical infrastructure, specialized labor, diagnostic facilities, and so on are all covered by these requirements. For a period of 5 years, the registration is valid. The bill's terms and conditions: the semen must be collected and stored by a registered bank or clinic. Only males between the ages of 21 and 55 can donate their sperm. Only ladies between the ages of 23 and 35 are eligible to donate oocytes. The ideal woman should be perpetually married. She should also have at least one living kid of her own who is at least 3 years old. A single donor's gamete should not be distributed to more than one couple by the bank seeking service. Boards at the national and state levels must be created. The measure establishes national and state surrogacy boards as well. So the following are the board's powers and functions: to provide advice to the central government or the federal government on the ART policies, to assess and oversee the Act's implementation, developing a code of ethics and standards for ART clinics and banks, to supervise the numerous bodies established under the Act. So source of this news is The Hindu of 9th December 2021, page number 10. So next topic in news is about the Mi-17 V5 helicopter. So it is a prelim specific topic. So the Mi-17 V5 is a military transport helicopter built in Russia that can transport soldiers, cargo, and equipment. It has an exterior sling that can carry